All right. Hey, John. Wow. Scott played for me the first 30-minute session you just had with him this morning, and he stopped it at when you actually told him to stop and start. I need that. That's where we paused. So it was at least 30 minutes. And wow, I am really amazed at just the downloads that came out and just, the whole essence of the session was very intriguing, and I could see how that could lead, like the dots are connected. But with that being said, um after Scott played me that, he actually requested that based on the session you just had with him this morning, that I allow you to book me on that session, the session you just had with Scott on Saturday. And my response was yes, I'm aligned with that. And I know we already have something booked for Saturday, so just keep it for 11 a.m. So then this Saturday you'll be booking me at 11 a.m. my time on the session you just had with Scott. And I'll look forward to that. And then Scott felt that would be very practical and effective, because then on Saturday, as you're in the momentum and the energy, the writing will come so easier for you. Then you'd really write it. The writing you would do then on Saturday, you would write about basically the session you had with me, the story, so and like an offer would come out of that with the story you just like write.
Helps me to
Okay.
hear the instructions for that, John. This is the quicker way to do it, John. Sabina, when you because you know how much he likes to save time, right? The instructions for everything, I cannot give them to you. They're all in the session of me watching and talking and dialoguing with Scott about your
Hmm.
footage, and Scott's going to edit that and send that to you.
Hmm.
Continue.
And that's the writing. And that's the writing you will, do on Saturday when you're on the momentum of it and you've just had a powerful booking session booking me on that. So that would come Saturday. But right now, um, what we felt was, as you know, we all three of us in the momentum, you just handed in your, the final edit of the turnaround offer. Now Scott and I are going to take it over from here, finesse it, and put it out as a Facebook ad. Like now it's our job just to take it over. And you've done, I know, what you can with that. So since you've just given that now to us, we thought it would be best. See, we're going to have you write the corporate offer, but Scott and I felt, actually, Scott suggested this, and I agree that let's stay in the momentum of this. Those last three videos I said on that page I sent you with Scott's corporate off, all those videos, I said, watch these three videos of me, John, 2 weeks from now, because we're going to write my 7 grand offer. Let's say now we're going to put the corporate offer on hold because your momentum of this, and now we're going to say actually watch those three videos first. So we're going to kind of work in reverse order. And so the offer is in those three videos. It's in that page link I sent you, and I think it's actually the first three, because just the blog works
Say, and I
opposite.
want to say, and the reason for that, John, is imagine this, right? What you submitted, great work. Easy for us to edit it. Like it's up to us now. We could turn this into getting appointments on the 4 week trial thing, right? No problem. So that job's done. So I want you to imagine, John. Okay, so all of a sudden, Samina and I got people going through the pipeline. Well, while they're going through the pipeline, they need to know why we're doing this, which is why we need the 7K US offer written so that when we take those first calls, it's available right away. They understand here's what it is, here's what it looks like, this is what it works, and this is the social proof, and this is the story behind it, or whatever we're writing about that Samita is going to tell you what to write in that.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. So I would say watch those three videos wherever you start on Thursday or whenever you're going to start your writing again. Work on that. So watch those three videos first. The offers all in there. It says Samina Integrity Choices. Those are just three videos on that page. Just watch those, and then you know the my 7 grand offer is in those videos that we're gonna You're going to write about it. If you can get me something tangible, like any writing before your booking session with me on Saturday, it'll be great. Like something tangible related to that. So the whole spirit of it is, like Scott said, they come into the funnel, with the writing
And
you.
John, the reason she's asking for something tangible, like anything that we can use, is if think about it, because Saturday we shut down that momentum, and at least you've sent us something there that we can like talk about and start to like, you know, give you clear like just feedback on where to go next with whatever you submit to us, because
Mhm.
we don't know when you're going to start, you know, continuing to be fully present for the next piece of writing, whether that's going to be, Sunday, Monday, like we don't know. And you don't know. So at least if we get something tangible, at least we're guaranteed we got something solid that we can, we could be working on these different things and finessing them and perfecting them, Samina and I, while we're waiting for you to deliver the next thing. And it'd be part of like finessing all this. And then the following week is when we will start the process of, probably next Sunday, I'm guessing, of okay, we got to go all in on the corporate $50,000 integrity choices, flooring offer.
Mhm.
Continue, Samina.
20,000, but
No,
yeah.
I guess God, I think God just gave me
Hmm.
50,000 for a reason. Don't shut it down.
Okay. Yeah. I thought as much. Sorry. 50 grand. Yeah. Wow. Amazing. All right. So, yeah. So that's the next step, John. Just watch those 3 videos, and it will make sense what to write about. Like, there's just so much of heart in those videos. And like the whole essence is, see, they come in, we're getting appointments. And basically, it is a funnel like Akbar Sheikh's, come and experience, the transformational results you will get for free. But keep in mind, like this offer is not for people who can just come in, but they know they cannot financially afford $7,000 down the road. Right. So that's the whole essence. Like this is a paid offer. It's not 12/12.
Like that's what I like. That's what I like. So write it from this context, John. As you're writing this, write it as if there is no 4 week trying it out. Like write it like just try to imagine that a new person comes on the call with Sabina, right? And it's like, okay, tell me about this 7 grand US offer, the 6 month offer. I want to know what that is because I actually have money and I'm not going to knowingly enter into a process to waste your time. And I also don't want to waste my time. So, basically the truth is, Sabina, when they get on that call, you have to have the correct communication so you can sell them on the $7,000 US call, that the US offer, the 6 month offer, right from the beginning. Because you
Mhm.
understand from their point of view, they're not like, oh, let me just go try something and see what happens. No, that's how you're marketing it. So they come in and have no resistance. But the truth is, we have to have the offer communicated clearly, right? Because they're not, they will need to know up front. So as we're starting to get our first call in for the first turnaround session or whatever, right? They may choose to have a call with you. They want to know all the details, and you have to have a written version of what the 7K offer is after the call. Say, I'll send you the details. And if that feels great, then that appointment that I just confirmed with you that is tentative, we make it a real appointment now, right? Because they're not just going to say yes if and we're not going to do what we always do and not tell them it's a 7 grand offer. So that's why John should write it as if it's got to be whole and complete. This is a 7 grand offer, right? That you are coming in to having, exploring and having 4 sessions to determine if it's really worth 7,000, which they all will. But the screening process has to be how Bastian did it, Sabina. When you told him you had no money, you didn't get an appointment with anybody,
Yeah.
right? He just politely gets you out of his funnel, personally messages you. But that's what we got to be here, guys. I mean, you want to turn things around, Sabina, financially fast? This is the Vortex speaking, not me.
Yeah.
These are not my
I
ideas.
agree. So on that note,
So he
okay.
writes
Yeah.
the offer. Yeah. You keep talking.
So on
Wow.
that note, just what Scott said, just in fewer words, that's what we're writing. So instead of what you were going to write about 2 weeks from now, we're saying let's do it now because you're in the momentum of it. Because it's these turnaround appointments. The whole idea is it's going to lead to my 7 grand offer with some of these people. right, that are going to be interested, and then I have something to send them.
All right.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say the following, Samina. Only task for you for tonight, I'll do the video editing, is do an email to John that's going to be pre-scheduled, and it'll go out like at 7 p.m. tonight, right? And all it's going to do, it's going to say, something like, "Hey, John, I realize you're not working until you're not going to start again until Thursday, and I pre-scheduled this email to make sure that it didn't interfere with your workday because I know you had important work tasks, and I didn't want to distract you from that. So I scheduled this to go out when you got home, with my request that you listen to what I have to say, what Scott and I have to say to you in terms of going forward, what we'd like you to be, what the writing task will be for when you start writing again next Thursday or sooner, if you're inspired to, which you might be after watching these videos,
Mm-hmm.
and the specific writing task that's very different that is we'd like you to do on Saturday. And we know you're going to just love this plan once you see it. And that's the email. Boom. I will stop and start. Come back on. I'm ending the broadcast. That is so complete now. Come back onto Zoom right now.